Hey VC, this is Ron. I'm here for another video, and this time around I'm going to show my Reissue Psych albums. And I got quite a few here, so I'm just going to breeze through them, and if you guys have any questions about them you can ask in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. But before I get to those, I wanted to show a book that I picked up years ago. There was a short time where I was doing some estate sales, and one day I went to this estate sale and they had some books laying out on a table. And I walked by, I really wasn't looking at the books, but I just walked by and I noticed this book laying there out in the open. And it said Zappa on it. So, of course, it immediately caught my eye. And I picked it up and I looked at it. And this is what I found. Chances and How to Take Them by Zappa. And I turned it around and I saw the guy's picture on the back, and down below his name it said Frank V. Zappa. This is Frank Zappa's dad. He put out this book in 1966 on basically gambling, numbers, slot machines, the lottery, and it's a pretty rare book. It came out in 1966, and it only had one printing now, that from what I can understand. And I was looking on Amazon and there was 3 sellers that had a copy, and they wanted $150 a piece for theirs. And I did find out that I believe it was Patricia Zappa, I believe that's Frank's widow. She reissued this book a while back, so there is a reprint of it. I think it was, I can't remember the exact year, but it was a while back. But yeah, man, it's like, let me get a close-up of his old man. See if you can get a picture. Yep. That's Frank's pop. So yeah, that was a pretty cool find, man. I knew it was rare, but pretty neat. Okay, VC, going to get going on the albums now, and I'm just going to kind of whip through these a little bit, flash them at you, and I might make a comment or two on some of them. But there's a pretty good stack here, so I'm not going to talk too much about them. And a lot of these are older reissues, some are more modern, and some are imports, and some are domestic, some are counterfeits. It's just a mixed bag. So the first one is the West Coast Pop Art Experimental Band, Where's My Daddy? Amos label. Easter Everywhere, 13th Floor Elevators, on the Italian Get Back label with a gatefold cover. The First Elevators on a Greek reissue from the early 80s. I bought this new at Tower Records, and I believe it was in 1983. Wizards of Kansas, Mercury. Stone Circus, Mainstream. This is the third unreleased Silver Apples, The Garden, double album. Sapphire Thinkers, From Within. This is a little bit too poppy for my taste, but yeah, it didn't really thrill me all that much. Red Crayola, The Familiar Ugly. This is an older Texas reissue, 80s. Pearls Before Swine, Italian Get Back label. This is their first album. Or excuse me, that's their Yeah, first album. Bruce Palmer, The Cycle is Complete. Sort of jazzy trance psych. Former bass player of the Buffalo Springfield. Armageddon, The Maze. Mad River, first album, Capital. The Orient Express, Mainstream. Morgan, ABC Probe. Killer, You Must Have This. Morning Dew, Roulette. The Litter, $100 Fine. This is an old Euro counterfeit from the 80s. I've had this a long time. Distortions, The Litter. This is an older reissue on K-Tel. It included 2 previously unreleased bonus tracks, The Mummy and The Egyptian. Jelly Bean Bandits, Mainstream. Randy Holden, Population 2, Old European Counterfeit. This is Haymarket Square, Magic Lantern. Genesis, The Beginning. This is the second Gandalf of like previously unreleased versions, demos, that kind of thing. It's on marbled colored vinyl. Gandalf, Capital. Golden Dawn, Power Plant. It's on the old 80s decal UK label, Reissue. J.W. Farquhar, The Former Female. This is more like early 70s sort of basement psych. Really cool album. Forever is a Dream by Food, their only album on Capitol. A lot of people like this album over Gandalf, and they say that it's technically better, but it probably is as far as ideas and musical experimentation, but I still prefer Gandalf. It's just a great sound that Gandalf had. Fort Mudge Memorial Dump, originally on Mercury. Fifty-foot Hose Cauldron on Limelight. The Second Fallen Angels on Roulette. It's a Long Way Down. The Freeborn Peak Impressions. I believe this is originally a local Boston LP. A Gift from Euphoria, Capitol Records. First Electric Prunes, I Had Too Much to Dream Last Night. This is an early, about a mid-80s German reissue. The Devil's Anvil, hard rock from the Middle East. It's really not hard rock, it's more Eastern style psych. Real cool album. And this is the Celeb People, Tanyet, originally on Vault. The Corporation, their first album on Capitol. Chocolate Watch Band, the Inner Mystique. This is like a 1981 Australian reissue on Raven. The Common People, Capitol. Bohemian Vendetta on Mainstream, one of the better mainstream albums right here. And a really obscure local album originally, Ant Trip Ceremony, 24 Hours. Pretty weird album. I like it. Parts of it are really weird, but parts of it are pretty cool, I think. I think it's definitely one to have, and I love this cover. It's so cool to stare at that. Alright guys, that does it for that pile, and I've got some other stuff that maybe I'll flash those another time, but this time around, it's time to say sayonara.